Simo, it was a brave comeback. Can you just talk us through how you analysed the match today?
Oh, look, I don't think. Can you hang on one sec? Can we just? Look, the game is what you saw. You know, we got obliterated in the first quarter, out-pressured, out-hunted, and it hurt us on the scoreboard. I think our inside 50s weren't too dissimilar, but their efficiency and pressure overwhelmed us. And then we got into action for the last three quarters, and you know, all of our stats end up looking okay, but you can't concede that many goals in the first. It was probably after.
Why do you think they were so efficient? What were you guys doing that wasn't stopping that?
Yeah, the first quarter was. We conceded too many broken tackles. Score some stoppages really hurt us, and their efficiency in their front half was too high. So I think inside 50s weren't too dissimilar, but their efficiency and our turnovers with some easy possessions and then an inability to stick a tackle really hurt us in that first quarter. And this has been a theme for a long period of time this year. Unfortunately, we concede when it's a run-on and momentum is lost. We're conceding too many goals. And then, to be honest, after quarter time, I thought, they were pretty brave, but damage was done.
Adam, 55 inside 50s to 40 was an interesting stat for a losing team, and you're usually such an efficient team, obviously. What did you make of that?
Yeah, well, I thought they hung in there. I thought Fremantle all day were, playing really good footy, playing at their best. And, the third quarter is probably the biggest discrepancy. I think there was 22 or something like that to 5. And what did we kick in that quarter? 2 goals or 3 goals? So normally that's a really good sign for us. We're going to be quite good on the scoreboard. So missed our opportunity to grab the game back. And I think the goal just before three-quarter time hurt. But like I said, the damage was done well and truly in the first quarter.
Your players looked like they really believed on the back of that Witherden goal. I think it was late in the third. They all got around him, and it looked like you had a fair bit of momentum at that point.
Oh, absolutely. If you look at the stats after quarter time, they'll be in our favour, I would have thought. But you can't take away the first quarter. It's a 4-quarter game. Our mindset wasn't where it needed to be, and then at quarter time we addressed. I mean, it doesn't always measure out as success, but the tackle efficiency after quarter time compared to the first quarter was a lot different. And we managed to slow them down and get the game played in our half. But like I said, the first quarter, and it's happened too many times this year, and we're where we are because of that reason. We can't stop momentum and play a better brand when we're under the pump.
How are you feeling about the difficult finals equation that's ahead of you now?
Well, that's us. You deserve everything you get in this game. It's a great leveller, and we're fighting for. We're still alive, I think. So we've got to find a way to get around the boys and have a swing. But we're where we are because of games like today.
And how's Tim Kelly?
He's got a medial on his other knee that he hurt earlier in the year, so I'm pretty sure he won't be available.
Adam, the message seems to have been to the players in recent weeks that our destiny is in our own hands. We just need to keep winning. What's your message to them now to try and get a win in round 23 in the circumstances you're in?
Well, it'll be the same. We can't worry about what the opposition and other games do. We need to get ourselves organised. So we need 4 quarters. We're playing a top 4 side over the last couple of years in Brisbane on their home deck. They looked really good last week. So we'll look our wounds. We'll review the game, in particular the first quarter, obviously. But there was resilience in the last 3 quarters, and the game was up for grabs there. We probably just spent too much in the final 3 quarters, and by the time the game was on the line, we just looked like we didn't have enough energy. So we need to get back on the bike really and have another swing this week.
You mentioned the first quarter was a mindset issue. Have you got any early indications from the players why that was, or have they spoken about it at all?
there's two parts to that. One is how good Fremantle were. So we have to tip our hat to the pressure they brought, played to their strengths, did some things that we knew they would do and we couldn't stop it. I thought their forwards were on top in the first quarter and the supply was good. So, they were too good for us in the first quarter. But to concede 8 goals, it's unacceptable.
Yep. I acknowledge it's very early to talk about selection, but have you put thought into Willie Rioli round 23?
Well, yeah, Willie's, he'll be a conversation early in the week. He's done nothing but impressed the way us and the players about how he's gone about it. So we'll have to weigh it all up and see how we go. But he's training well and he's had a really good block of fitness. So we'll see how we go.
And just on Josh Kennedy, he went off with that hand or finger injury. What can you tell us there?
Yeah, look, there was some sore guys tonight, and Josh will be one of them. There was some pretty special efforts to come back on with a few of our guys, but I don't know. I don't know how they are, but they finished the game off, and there's a few sore boys.
And I guess Cripps was another one of those brave players who went back on. You talk about it during that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many teeth he's got left, but he's lost a couple.
He actually did lose a couple, did he?
I think the end result will be, you might have a few teeth missing.
But just on that, Adam, do you know, did he have a mouthguard in at the time? Or does he usually wear
I
one?
don't know. I had different issues, other issues going on, whether Cripper wore a mouthguard. I hope he did, but I can't tell you.
Are you expecting to play at the Gabba on Saturday night?
We don't know where or when or how what's happening. So that's the common theme, which we all totally respect and understand. So the AFL will give us some guidance early in the week. It does change day by day, so we're used to that. So by the sounds of it at the moment, if nothing changes, we'll be in Queensland next week.
And if you make the 8, would you expect to stay away?
I got no idea. No, I'm not even. That's not my. I have to talk to Craig or Trevor about that.
And just on the Sarong goal in that final quarter, I'm not sure if you saw in the lead up to that, Cherub, it looked like it took the ball pretty clearly out of bounds. Just as a coach, what goes through your mind, I guess, when those sort of things happen, such a crucial point in the match?
Well, it's umpired by humans, so there's going to be errors that are blatant, and I'm not critical of the umpires for that at all. But we probably should have got him out of bounds. There's 3 or 4 opportunities. It's hard to be critical of umpires in that situation. You don't know what they see, and the last 3 quarters was a really good game of footy for us. The first quarter was the problem.
So, Adam, difficult question. I know after a loss, Fremantle were the youngest team in the comp this week. A loss like that, does it have any impact on the way you assess your list?
No, we know where we're at. We know what's in front of us. We know what we need to do. So we're working hard behind the scenes on what the next phase looks for us, and it's not on the basis of the last 5 weeks or today. It's there's a lot of planning in place, so we know what we need to do going forward, and we need to dig a bit deeper about what's going on with our momentum shifts. But the list profile will change, just like it has a few years ago. We think we've got some good kids coming through. We've given some games to some young talent, and we need to hit the draft. So that's all. That hasn't changed.
So you've used that line a fair bit lately about where you're at. Is that foreshadowing quite a significant sort of shake-up this summer?
No, not in that sense. Not in my mind. So I'm not here to talk about our list management strategy to you guys, but we know everything you're talking about. We know.